Good morning, Valparaiso. As you can see, we have a lot of rain out here. We have this rain that's moving into the area, but we have a lot of these fall colors, as you can see by the tree over here. Tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, we have this heavy band of rain coming through the area, as indicated by this darker orange here, forming a little more heat and energy from the ocean and strengthen back up to hurricane or category 1 hurricane wind strength. But looking outside, we see those heavy clouds are sticking around for most of the day, and just be careful driving with that rain flurry mix coming up ahead. Those roads might be a little slick. Did last year, as you can see, this tree here has over so many apples on it, so make sure to come out and grab one this year before the season ends. But we look into Michigan, we see a lot of that is going to the west and northwest of us as we move into this. Looking outside, we see the clouds moving in after a clear day that we had today, but watch out, those roads and sidewalks are still going to be slushy, so be careful walking around and driving, especially here on campus. We're going to have a cool weekend this weekend for our Halloween. Make sure you grab a jacket when you head out trick-or-treating. Into 81, but those showers later in the afternoon are going to cool us down, like we see here on our 7-day with. We are here with Ashley Vernon, who just donated over, what would you say, a foot of your hair?
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about why you did it? Our current temperatures, we are 62 here, but over in Rockford and DeKalb, they are seeing a lot higher temperatures because that's where they are seeing the sun actually. Unlike us, where you just saw on our radar. Into the area currently, and you see this mix right here, this pink indicates a mix of snow and rain that will affect the roads heavily. Even though we may be only halfway through the fall semester, it is never too early to start thinking about the classes you want to take next semester. The registration period for the spring 2023 semester opens on November 3rd, 2022 on Data VU. A lot more energy behind it, and just you see these darker colors down here are going to come into the area later today. They are going to be coming in about 4 hours from now. Good evening, Valparaiso. As we head into our winter months, we may see a bomb cyclone or the process of bombogenesis appear off of the east coast. So bombogenesis is when warm water from the Gulf Stream appears up the east coast and combines with colder air off the east coast over land, and they combine to then create a large temperature gradient or a baroclinic zone, which rapidly intensifies this low for 24 millibars over 24 hours, which means it's dropping a millibar an hour over a full day. This can happen anywhere from October to March, but it's most likely to happen during your heavy winter months of January and February, and this can create a lot of precipitation and produce winds in excess over 70 miles an hour. It's a great day out there, Valparaiso, and make sure you get out and vote, but we are going to see these temperatures warm up as we look into the day, but we're only going to see about 53 here at the highest point in today when we get around 4. Make sure you get out before 7 when those polls close, though. As we look around, we are seeing 54 here in Valparaiso, 52 over in Chicago, 52 in DeKalb, and 56 all the way down there in Pontiac. But as we look at our future temperatures, we see we are going to warm up a little bit, but cool down again as we go into the rest of the day. Into overnight, we're going to see 40s, but tomorrow morning, as you commit to class, you're going to see a little cooler temperatures. And tomorrow, we're going to see around 62, so a little warmer than today, but we're going to see even higher temperatures as we move into Thursday, but I'll touch on that later. As we look at our nationals, we are seeing 82 in Houston, 12 degrees up in Billings. So that temperature up there is actually going to be moving into our region as we move into later this week on Friday-ish. And we're going to see a lot of that temperatures fluctuate as we go on for the rest of the week. Looking at our current radar, we are seeing not much in the region for us, but over in the Minneapolis area, they are seeing a little bit of rain, and over in Billings, they're seeing a lot of that snow with those colder temperatures. But taking a look at our regional radar, we're not seeing much here, anything. There's a couple scattered showers over in the lakes, but there's nothing really in our area that we have to worry about. But looking at our future radar, we're not seeing much. We're going to see a couple clouds here and there as we go into Wednesday morning, and as we move into Wednesday afternoon, into Thursday morning. Not much again, but as we move into Friday, that's when we start to see some clouds roll into the area and our temperatures start to cool down in the rest of the week. And taking a look at our day planner, we see tonight we're not going to see much precipitation. We're going to see a few clouds and calm winds, and we're going to see some clouds on tomorrow afternoon, but not much. And taking a look at our 7-day, we are seeing that Wednesday and Thursday, we're seeing upper 60s, 70s, and then Friday is when we start to see the decline in temperatures.